Right. I've now almost succeeded in finalizing plans for our tour, so I'll bring you up to date with what I know. As you know, we are flying first to Munich on Monday the 4th. The flight is at 11:30, so it's too early to have lunch at the airport. I suggest we meet there for coffee at 10, which should give us plenty of time for breakfast before we leave home. When we arrive in Munich, we'll be met at the airport by Klaus Bauer. Klaus works for a tour operator, and he will look after us for the time we'll be in Germany. He's already liaised with the managers of the theaters we are going to visit, and he's also arranged for an officer of the National Theatre in Munich to show us round the theatre one afternoon during our stay. Now, last time we discussed this trip, I didn't have the precise cost for hotel rooms, but now I have. The normal rate at the hotel where we are staying is 150 euros a night for a double room. I hoped to get that to 120 euros, but in fact, we've been able to negotiate the rate of 110. That'll be reflected in the final payment, which you need to make by the end of this week. On Tuesday, the day after our arrival, I had hoped we could sit in on a rehearsal one of the theaters, but unfortunately that's proved very difficult to arrange. So instead, we'll have a coach trip to one of the amazing castles in the mountains south of Munich. On Tuesday evening, we'll have dinner together in the restaurant near our hotel. From talking to you all about your preferences, it was clear that a typical local restaurant would be to meat oriented for some of you. Some of you suggested an Italian restaurant, but confess I must confess that I decided to book a Lebanese one, as we have plenty of opportunities to go to an Italian restaurant at home. On Wednesday afternoon, the director of the play we were going to see that evening would talk to us at the theater. She'll describe the whole process of producing a play, include how she chose the actors, and as the play we are going to see is a modern one, how she worked with the playwright. Right. Now I just like to make a few points about the plays we are going to see, partly because it might influence your choice of clothes to take with you. The play we are seeing on Wednesday evening is a modern one, and we are going to premiere, so it will be quite a dressy occasion, though of course you don't have to dress formally. I gather it's rather a multimedia production with amazing light effects and a soundtrack of electronic music, though unfortunately the playwright is ill and is unlikely to be able to attend. On Thursday, we're seeing a play that was first performed last year, when it was commissioned to mark 100 years since the birth of the town of well-known scientists. We are going to see the revival of that production that aroused a lot of interest. Friday's play will really make you think hard about what clothes to pack, as it will be in the garden of of a palace. as it will be it will be in the garden of a palace. It's a beautiful setting, but I better warn you, there won't be much protection from the wind. On Saturday, we are going by coach to the theater in another town, not far from Munich. It will be the open of drama festival, and the mayor and all the other dignitaries of the town will be attending. After after the performance, the mayor is hosting a reception for all the audience, and there will be a band playing traditional music of the resort. And after having a day off on Sunday, our final play is on Monday, and is and is in the stunning setting of the old town hall, which dates back to 14th century. The performance marks the 50 years that the lead actor has been on stage, and the play is and the play and the play is the one where he made his first professional appearance all those years ago. And the day after that, we'll be flying back home. Now, have you got any questions before